Well, oh, come on, Candle. You can do better than that. Right, let's try again. Good evening, darlings, and a very warm welcome to Tuesday Night Live. And it is nothing less than a sheer orgasmic joy to be back with you once again. Although tonight, of course, we are back in the familiar surroundings of dear old Windy Bottom, my centuries old, humble, damp cottage perched up here on the moors in the arse end of nowhere in the Peak District National Park. Unlike last night, of course, where we were in Netty in Castleton. And I'm sure that you will all be quite relieved to see that I am, in fact, fully clothed and you are not in danger of seeing anything that you shouldn't. Because let's be honest, last night was touch and go on more than one occasion. I might need to invest in some new pajamas. Anyway, darlings, anyway, I'm delighted to be spending the next 56 minutes with you. And we're going to wave away Monday and we are going to welcome in. No, we're not. It's not Monday, is it? Monday was yesterday. Right, Tuesday. That's right. I knew that. We are going to wave away Tuesday. That's what we're going to sodding well wave away. Dear oh dear. We're going to wave away Tuesday and we are going to welcome in Wednesday, hump day, the middle of the working week as was, and half day closing in my home village of Gleneath. There we are. So, and as we've got all of the familiar accoutrements which make this shenanigans what it is. We have got the matching pair of his and hers highly powered hedgehogs of truth. You know how they work. Feel free to deploy them at your will. We have got Sean's box, which actually, Sean's box had better have a double pounding, hadn't it? Because it didn't get pounded last night. So we've got Sean's box, which is going to get a double pounding to make up for being sadly neglected last night. We have got the tenting tin. You know what it's there for. Should you wish to add a little to the tenting tin, then there's a link for you to do so in the description of the video. And arguably, most importantly, we have got the community portable electronic telephonic device upon which you, some would argue, should, and one of you already has, leave a voice note. So let's crack on with the shenanigans. Now, you know, darlings, this community time, it's all about you. It's all about you, my beautiful, wonderful inner scrotum. All of you lovely bugs, Boaty's old geezers and gals. And you're such a top of the range community. And you do know that I adore each and every one of you, don't you? I do. I absolutely adore you. Yes, even you. I adore you so much that if I had the time and the funds and the sheer inclination, I would track each and every one of you down and I would hug you and I would squeeze you and I would tickle you until you were, well, until you burped mightily and slightly wet yourselves. I would love that. Maybe one day it will happen. Oh, you're catastrophically on the wonk. I've only just noticed. Oh, you really are on the wonk. Can I live with you? Don't look as if you're on the wonk there, but you definitely look as if you're on the wonk here. Now, of course, all the doings were in Netty last night, so we're going to have to. Shall I furdle them, or shall I just leave you? I might leave you as you are for tonight. No, no, I'm going to furdle you. Prepare to be furdled, you like. Right, brace yourselves. This won't hurt a bit. Right, have a look at that. Oh, the voice notes are going madly. Let's have a look at you now. Oh, you've gone all fuzzy. Why have you gone all fuzzy on me? What's going on with the internet? Is the internet on a go slow? You've gone all fuzzy and out of focus and you're still on the bleeding wonk. Oh. Professional at all times, darling. Professional at all times. Let's have a look at you now. Still fuzzy as bloody hell. Oh, that's better. That's better. Right. Got you. Got you. Splendid. I can live with that. If your picture is fuzzy, let's have a listen to the sound. I can live with that. Right, the sound seems okay. If your picture's fuzzy, it's because I live in the arse end of nowhere and the internet is a bit crap. But as long as I'm here in some way, shape, or form and you are there, then how many of you? 56. Wonderful. Oh, hang on, is that 55 or 65? Oh, I can't see. I'm blind as a bleeding bat in this light. We'll all puddle on together, won't we? Now then, it's all about you and your comments. Your comments really are the meat and vegetables of this bowl of brown Windsor soup that we're all currently splashing about in, hoping to get lifted out on a spoon of a gentleman with a large bushy moustache, and we can then leap out of the spoon before he inhales us and we become protein. That would be ideal. So I'm going to have a goodly slurp of my nice wine. It's well deserved, darlings. I walked up things yesterday. Mind you, I did have wine yesterday as well. Well, I deserve this anyway. I deserve it because it's a nice day and I like wine. And I like to think that I'm quite a nice person. I know that I'm not, but I like to think I am. Right. I'm going to have a goodly slurp of the wine and then I'm going to dive headfirst into your comments, darling. So, cheers. Your very good health. That's a crap candle, isn't it? I nicked it out of the guest cupboard because I haven't been to a shop today, so we didn't have a candle. We might as well not have a bloody candle now. That's rubbish. In fact, it's completely gone out. What a waste of bleeding space. That's a bit pants, isn't it? Come on, candle, pull yourself together. I'm giving you a chance to fulfill your candly. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Right, I may have just poured hot candle wax onto myself, darlings. Oh. Ouch. Never mind. Right, yes. I'll have a slurp. Where did I get to? Cheers, your very good health. Bottoms up yours, and above all, and I say this tenderly and with love, get stuffed. God, I'm exhausted now. That was a hard start, that one, wasn't it? God, it's a good job I'm the consummate professional and know how to deal with these things. Honestly, here goes. Oh, 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 I needed that. Oh, I forgot to mention, darlings, we've got our thing to open, and presumably this is the thing from Mr. Stephen Parry of Port Sunlight on the Wirral, which is the Leisure Peninsula. Oh. But before we get to any of that, let's get into your comments. Right then, first cab off the rank as far as I can see was our Richard, the lovely Paulie Galtieri. Good evening, Boaty and everyone. I hope you've all had a good day. He was followed by Lord Stiff Upper Lip, who says, hi, everyone. Something's just escaping from my... God, it's all going on. Shelley Denise is with us. Oh, the lovely Shelley. Hi, just want to say good evening, and I hope Boaty and everyone has a lovely live stream. Thank you, Shelley. I can only stay for half an hour. I have to be up really early tomorrow. Well, we completely understand, Shelley, and you have our sympathies for your early start, unless it's something you're really looking forward to, in which case we let us know, and we will, if we should be excited on your behalf, we will clutch our little tinkles with the sheer excitement of it all. And it's kind of you to pop in and say hello anyway. You're such a lovely person. I mean, you are, and I speak for the entire community, you are our favourite Shelley by a long way. By a long way. Jimmy Quinn joins us, the lovely Jimmy. Good evening, Boaty and all. Emma Lemon of the eponymous YouTube channel. Emma Lemon is with us. Hello. I was going to get an early night, but instead I'm here editing a video I made today with my new camera, and I love the film I made so much that I just can't stop until it's finished. And no doubt all of your fans will be looking forward to seeing it. Diane Sturdy is with us, the headmistress of this fine community. And what happens when the headmistress enters the room? We stand up straight, we salute, and we tug our forelock. It's our forelock we tug, not the other thing. We got into trouble when we did that. Peter P is with us all the way from Finlandia. Greetings, honourable community, and greetings to you, Peter P. Has Boaty lost his hours? Yeah, I may have got the wrong day there. Goes on Emma, and I got recognised today by a viewer. Are you Emma? He asked, and then said, "I watch you," and we got chatting for ages. Well, you know, it's lovely when you bump into your son in town, isn't it, Emma? So that's nice. It's so weird having complete knowing so much about me. Ha ha. And I think we can deduce that there should be a word such as strangers, possibly between complete and knowing, and then that would make so much more sense. But yeah, on a serious note, it is really weird. I've had it many times now. When somebody comes up and they know everything there is to know about you, and you haven't got a bloody Scooby-Doo who they are. It is very strange, but rather wonderful, darlings. What I hate is occasions where the opposite happens, like when happened in Buxton, when I was with Carol, and somebody, oh, we watch all of your videos, we think you're great, totally ignoring me. And I said, do you watch me? No, we don't know who you are. Yeah. The only thing worse than being recognized and whatnot is not being recognized, in my experience. I love it on the motorway. I love it when people hoot their horn and wave when they're going past on the motorway because they recognize the car, or they recognize Nettie or whatever. Oh, and Emma did add strangers in. I beg her parsnips. She spotted her mistake and she put it right. Then there are lots more hellos flying around. Stu is with us. Good evening, Stu. Lord Stiff Upper Lip is with us. Good evening to you. Hope everyone has had splendid days all round, says Emma. It was beautiful weather here. God, it was a gorgeous morning in Castleton. I had a beautiful drive home, and it's been beautiful here. So I've been blessed. Simone is with us, the fabulous Hooked on Classics. Hello, Simone. Then with his lots of hellos. Mystic Hair is with us. Evening team, and a jolly good evening to you. Jim Bob the Second is with us. Word up, peeps, says he, and word up indeed, Jim Bob. We're through. I'm fed up of being bitten by mozzies, says the headmistress. They absolutely love me. And why wouldn't they, Diane? We all love you. We all think you're wonderful. So why wouldn't the mozzies? No, you're such a popular headmistress. And now people have spotted the parcel and they're having a look. Is it a potty for Nettie? Asked Diane Sturdy. Well, Nettie's already got a potty, hasn't she? And a very nice potty it is too. I used it. Oh, do you know, last night, was it last night or this morning? I almost passed a solid by mistake. I forgot where I was, darlings. And I was sitting there having a nice wee, and suddenly, well, I don't want to be too graphic here, but Mr. Brown unexpectedly arrived in reception. And I almost just opened the Bombay until I suddenly remembered where I was and thought, oops, no, abort. Because let me remind you, and matron, this should go on a merch, this should go on a t-shirt. The wise motorhomist does not pass solids in their own van. So I had to head off with a torch to the toilet block to complete that operation. Uh, yes, I've got two things that I'm hoping never to do in netting. One of them is passing a solid, and the other one is the thing we were talking about the other night that I really can't mention. But I'm not doing it. I haven't done it, and I'm not going to. Oh, it was a fun night last night. Thank you to so many of you for joining me on last night's live. It was lovely, and I ended up having the best night. And I had a wonderful morning this morning. Oh, and I slept so well. Oh my God, I slept well, and I did. I had a lovely morning, and oh God, how much footage have I got to work through? How much footage have I got to work through? My God, oh, it's going to take a while. Um, I'm hoping that if I just move into the edit suite and live in it for the next 48 hours, I can get the main video out on Thursday night. Fingers crossed. I'm going to work at it. It'll take the first 24 hours just to get all of the Nicki Minaj from the various cameras to get it all uploaded to the cloud, and then for it then to download from the cloud onto my editing iPad. The internet is so slow here, so slow. Um, I was talking to somebody, my YouTubing chums, and they uploaded a 42-minute video in I think they said it was 19 or 20 minutes. I uploaded a 38-minute video and it took 3 hours and 50 minutes. The internet is so slow here, my lovelies. And that's why you occasionally go fuzzy and out of focus. But what you are not is, oh, and I can see the picture jerking about a bit. It's slow internet, darlings. That's what it is. But at least you're not on the wonk anymore. God, you really are fuzzy. See, if I knew the internet was going to be this bad, I'd put you onto Netties, but I didn't know, and I couldn't know, so we'll carry on. Trisha Alderman is with us, no doubt with the lovely Paul, and a jolly good evening to you both. At least this fridge works, says Jim Bob II. They both do. For those who are new to Windy Bum and the kitchen, then I have got the main fridge freezer is there, as you can possibly see, but over there in the west or east wing, delete as appropriate, you've got another fridge freezer, and that one is the wine fridge and the curry freezer, and they both work very well. But here's some good news. Nettie's fridge works perfectly well as well. It's working again. It was fine this morning when I got up. Everything was cold. It was all as it should be. And I think I've figured out the problem. Pardon me for going off topic for a while. But yeah, those of you who were watching the live last night will remember Fridgegate. I think what the problem was, I was working it out on the drive home today. Now, I had been told to leave the fridge door open to avoid black mold forming. So when I parked Nettie up after the last trip, I left the fridge door open. Now, Nettie's been parked up for, it's a couple of weeks, hasn't it? It's been a couple of weeks since the last trip. She's been parked up, fridge door open, and we've had really, really hot weather. And Nettie is incredibly well insulated. And she was boiling hot inside. She was up to 30 degrees inside. So with the fridge door open, the fridge would have got really, really hot. And of course, it was really hot yesterday, very hot. So basically, I got into Nettie, put the stuff in the fridge, closed the fridge door, set straight off. Now, I put the fridge onto 12 volt. You can do that while you're driving. You can't run the fridge without the engine running on 12 volt. Because the fridge works off the starter battery, not off the leisure battery. It would drain the leisure battery in like, 20 minutes flat. But it was a short journey. And of course, it was a really hot day and Nettie was really hot. I think that was the problem. I think that the fridge had got too hot. and it's a small fridge with a small compressor, and I think it just couldn't chill out. It couldn't get itself chilled, and the time when it started working, which was during the live stream, the temperature in Nettie had dropped down to under 20 degrees. She was 19.5 degrees inside. And that was when it started working. So, excuse me, wine burp. I think that was the problem. So, and now I've got the wine hiccups. Oh, oh God. Consummate professional, absolutely. This sort of thing can happen on a live broadcast, darling. I'm trying to work through another potential wine hiccup. There we are. I think I've quelled it. Well done, me. So yeah, to work around that in the future, the person who told me to keep the fridge door open has clarified their advice and said, yeah, you only need to keep it open until the condensation is gone. Because if you turn the fridge off when it's been running and leave the door closed, there'll be condensation in there that will form mold. So you leave the fridge door open for a few days, let it all dry out, sort itself out, and then you can close the door. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to close the door probably on Thursday or Friday. Keep it closed. It's going to be cooler next week. I am hoping to get away next Monday, darlings. I'm not sure holiday, and I don't want to go anywhere that's busy. I don't want to be around people. I might try and find a really quiet CL site somewhere and head out there for the bank holiday, because I'm not opening the restaurant's not opening. Not next bank holiday, not next Monday. So yeah, I'll keep the fridge door closed. It's going to be cooler. Nettie's a bit. I didn't put any petrol into Nettie on this trip, so she's a bit low. So I might take her to Matlock on the Sunday, do the food shop, get some petrol, and I'll have the fridge running on 12 volt on that to get rid of some of the heat. And then hopefully next Monday, all will be well. My wine will be beautifully chilled and everything will be back to normal. Fingers crossed. Right, back to the comments. Good evening, all, says Mark Bad Books. Jittery screen, says Dan. Yeah, the internet is on the one tonight, darlings. We're just going to have to work through it. What a crap candle, says Jimmy Quinn. I agree. It's absolute rubbish. Richard says Hubnut made a video about misogyny today. One can only imagine what he would think of us and some of the things we come out with. Pottering, tinkles, orgasmic joy, titties, chips, posh coffees, etc. Well, yeah. 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 But the thing is, it's all harmless and in good fun. And, the ladies are worse than the men in the Boaty's World community. The candle is home bargains, Boaty. I can't remember where the candle came from. It's been in the guest cupboard for 8 years, something like that. I haven't got a clue where it was. How is Nettie's fridge? Asked Mark. Well, I've just answered that, haven't I? No, it's not Mystic Hair. Oh, Captain Mustard joins us. Lovely Captain Mustard. Hello, my dear chap. Oh, and now we're getting on to food news. We always want your food news, of course we do. Mark says breakfast was an apple, dinner, he means lunch, was king prawn salad, and tea, and he means dinner, was gammon and salad. Oh, bloody hell. The candle's doing a white smoke thing now. Maybe the new Pope has been named. Unwonkus, so the fridge works. That's a big package on the table there, says Mystic Hair. You don't care if Nettie's on the wonk, says says Mark. I unwonked Nettie. Richard says, Peter, Hubnut doesn't approve of 1970s humour, so Boaty's fucked. I probably would be. No, there won't be a carry on Hubnut. Get a tea light, says Stu. I haven't actually got any tea lights at the moment. No, it's not an electric candle. Good Good to be here, says Josh, and it's jolly good to have you. Ah, Kegorn is with us. Evening all. Jolly good evening to you. Oh, here's a new name, Niska. Hello and good evening from Norway. Ah, Niska, brilliant to have you. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Hello, and brilliant to have you with us. And we are really ticking the Scandi boxes now, aren't we? We've got Peter P from Finland. We've got Stratospherian from Denmark. And now we've got Niska from Norway. And I had a Norwegian girlfriend once. Her name was Monica. And she was from a place in Norway called, and I don't know how to pronounce this properly, or I've forgotten, Alesund, Alesund. And there's a thing over the doings. So, yeah, jolly good evening to you. Steve McDonald joins us. Good evening, Boaty, and good evening, everyone. Good evening to you, Steve. Shelley says, I'm going to the seaside tomorrow. Oh, brilliant. So, yes, please clutch your tinkles and be happy. Shelley, consider my little tinkle well and truly clutched with the excitement of you going to the seaside. We all hope you have a fabulous, fabulous day. Oh, the seaside will be wonderful in this weather, won't it? Have an ice cream for us. Peter P from Finland. Yes, indeed. And Niska says hello to all. Steve says, I drive around Rochdale a bit, unfortunately. I've seen mustard out and about a few times. On the motorway, says Mark, are you sure they're waving at you in netty, doing 50 miles an hour, causing a tailback? It's not a netty thing. The times I've been recognised on the motorway, I've been in other cars. The most recent, I was in Yvette Carte Blanche. I was in Yvette Carte Blanche on the way to the Yard of Dreams, and I got recognised twice. And they hooted to get my attention. And when I looked to see what they were hooting at, they waved. So that was lovely. A sitting wee, says Jim Bob II. I bet the ladies love you. I am a seated weir. I have been for some years now. And if I could live my life all over again, I would do the seated wee a lot sooner. Just better. Honestly, it's just better, especially if you're responsible for cleaning your own bathroom. No, it's not that way, Peter P. You aborted a Mr. Brown in those shorts. You're a brave man. Yes, indeed, Mystic Hair. That was indeed what I was. That was indeed what I was referencing. Steve McDonald says a sit-down wee. My missus suggested I tried it. A polite expletive finished that conversation. Honestly, it's a game changer. Gentlemen, sit down for your wheeze. It's so much better. You can read a book. I'm a really, really fast reader. I can crack off steady, not that. I can crack off a chapter of a Jeremy Clarkson book while I'm having a seated wee. Evening, Father Mucker, says General Cheeseburger. Evening, Cheesy. I've just seen Hubbies. We can't say what Cheeseburger calls Hubby. He's not a big fan. I've just seen Hubby's new video on misogyny, and my personal opinion is that he is a ... Why has Hubner done a bloody video on misogyny? Has somebody said something about Carly or something? Jimmy Quinn weighs in. Boaty, if it's raining or the middle of the night, I will have a poo in my motorhome toilet. That's what it's for. Do you know what, Jimmy? I probably will at some point, but I'm going to try not to. Because, again, put it on a t-shirt, and Matron probably will. I am told the wise motorhomist does not pass a solid in their own toilet. I was given 2 pieces of chemical bog advice. One, don't pass solids. Two, um, don't put your toilet paper down the toilet, even if you're using the special toilet roll toilet paper that's supposed to dissolve. Have a little pedal bin in your latrine and put your toilet paper in there, because apparently that thing gets very difficult to empty when it's got paper in it or solids. I don't want to think too much about it. So get to pass the solid, darlings. If I do, you guys will be the first to know. Steve McDonald says there's nothing like a good old waiting stand-up wee. No, no, the seated whittle is a thing of beauty. I should have done it from day one. I'm a huge fan of the seated whittle. I couldn't contemplate standing up now. If I'm in a public toilet, then yeah, I'll use the urinal. I'll stand there. I'll point Percy at the postman. Not a problem at all. But at home or in the motorhome, oh, I'm sitting down, mate. It's a little oasis of peace in your day. You can sit there, read a book, enjoy your wee, and there's no, collateral damage. Oh, I'm Jim Bob II. I'm told people do this. I'm told people do this. He says you could line the car seat with a carrier bag for efficient disposal. And yeah, I understand people do that. When they are going to pass this, I'm sorry about this talk of passing solids. But I'm told that people, when they're going to pass a solid in their own motorhome, some of them they do. They put a bag in there, like a human dog poo bag, and dispose it. And I suppose that way you can put the toilet paper in and everything, tie it up, and just, in the middle of the night, throw it underneath somebody else's motorhome stroke caravan. Very efficient. Oh, cheeseburgers and is well oiled. So there we are. Voice note has been deposited, says Simone. Thank you. And I will get to the voice note in a problem. Clean the fridge out with a Milton solution, including door seals, no mold. I've got no idea what a Milton solution is. Cheesy says there's a latch on the fridge catch. Yes, there is. Mr. Care is hoping that Cheesy finished off the drunken proceedings with a filthy kebab. Oh, you can't beat a filthy kebab, can you? Andrew Buttigieg joins us. Good evening, Boaty and everyone. Good evening to you, lovely Ivor Spotty Butty. Steve has bought 10 meters of LED lights off Amazon. And and no mention of a kebab, but Cheeseburger had a Tim Hortons toasty for tea. No toast rack. I bet it's a piss pot in the parcel, says Jimmy Quinn. We're going to find out. I can tell you it's a square. Oh, my finger went into that. I don't know if it's supposed to. It's quite square. Peter P says Boaty needs a Swede for his collection of bugs. I do, and then I've got a full set, and I can put a hotel on it and charge you extra. Yeah, that's the one, Niska. I just wasn't sure how to pronounce it. Alisund? I don't know. Mike Potter 30 of the many Mike Potters is with us. Channel member, no less. And again, huge thank you to all channel members. I really appreciate the support. Oh, is Blackline's with us as well? Oh, fantastic. Hi all, says Mike Potter. Hope Boaty's love spuds are under wraps. Safe? You're safe. That's the jeopardy of a Monday, isn't it? Me in those flippy, flappy pajama shorts. I mean, you said that things had been visible previously. I was very careful last night, but there were a couple of occasions where, yeah, it was suggested that I that I wear my sex pants underneath my PJs. And what I really need is some new pajama bottoms. Oh, that's very kind. Oh, the community chat on Facebook and on Facebook Messenger. And one has just pinged in. Hello, I'm very new here, says Susan. Just love watching you chat. And thank you, Boaty. Oh, bless you. Well, thank you. Thank you for, well, thank you for thanking me. And thank you for sticking your head above the parapet and joining in on the old chat. Oh, that's fabulous. I love things like that. Oh, yes, Black Lines is with us. Oh, dear. You can read that one for yourself. I'm not reading that out. Woodstock had a tomato cup of soup and only one cigarette today. Well done, you. At least he's covered up tonight, says Cheesy. I'm decent tonight. Oh, dear. Peter P, I said that. Not on a video, not on a live stream, but in a private chat when I was given that advice. Oh, hello. Good evening, Mystery Simone.
Hello, Boaty.
Hello, how are you?
Not too bad. I have a question for yourself and the Bogs.
Okay.
I need a little bit of advice, please. When you were had two wheels of travelation, would you say that the seated part of that needed to be adequate and supportive?
No, that was not my primary concern, if I'm honest.
Speed was more important.
Well, I mean, you're going to spend a long time on it. It does need to be comfortable, but weight was important. So, yeah, I mean, everybody has their own preference, I suppose. What is that? What you're considering? A saddle?
No. It relates to the little Yamaha.
Okay.
So I need to buy a new seat because I decided to throw the old one away and start from scratch and get one that actually fits the bike properly. Anyway, I have found two seats, both in India, both made there because it's the only place you can find them. Okay. And one is like the original, so it's very flat. And there's, it's quite thick sponge. But I find with bikes like that, you can move around on the seat. Right. Anyway, I found another one, slightly cheaper, but it's been sculpted and it has really nice embossing and stuff like that. And it's curved, so your derriere fits in this little curve at the back and you don't move around.
Oh, I'd go for that one. That sounds great.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the one I was thinking of, but I'm not overly sure if I should or if I should leave it as standard.
Oh, I'd go for that one. That sounds really nice. I mean,
it does.
I've got very little experience of two wheels with an engine. I've owned a couple of motorbikes, but so it's very different on. Oh God, Cheeseburger's going to shout at me for talking about cycling, so I better not talk about it. Yeah, but it's totally different on a motorbike. I would have thought, knowing very little about them, that you want something that's going to look good.
Yes.
But I would imagine that was going to make you feel quite secure.
Yes.
Because, when you're on a motorized bicycle, you're going to fling it around a little bit, I imagine. So I would have thought, not from personal experience, but I would have thought that sliding around on a flat old seat isn't going to be that much fun.
No, definitely not.
Whereas sitting in a more defined area would give you a feeling of security. unless originality was of the greatest importance, then
Well, my friend Keith, who owned the bike, when he bought it, it didn't have original paint. Somebody painted it with house paint.
oh,
Yeah, the rear grab rail is not the original. The original was stolen, so I've had to make do. And the paint is not the same. Actually, the paint job was done in about 2005, and it's a Rover 45, like a deep blue metallic.
oh, okay. Well, that sounds quite nice.
Yeah, it is quite a nice looking machine. But yeah, the only thing about the seat is it's got some really ugly bling on the side of it. And it looks like you've got two big door knockers on both sides.
Okay.
I got a pair of knockers.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's exactly where my mind went. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
But the seat, which is sculpted, is like £68, or everything else is way above that.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I mean, just go with whatever pleases you the most. I mean, as a total know-nothing person, I'd go for the sculpted one. But what do I know?
Well, it's to do with the comfort of your derriere.
I'm sure the bugs will have an opinion on this.
Well, Andrew's given a comment already. So Mr. Boaty Gig has already said the second.
Oh, well, there you are, you see. Great minds think alike. I'm 50 million years behind on the comments as usual. Well, I spend my life just saying, how far behind am I?
Well, you should enjoy the I had a very, very chaotic weekend.
Oh, okay. I'm going to do the voice notes now because I noticed that time is marching away and it's already quarter to finish.
I did as well. I thought I'd give you a quick call just before it happens.
Bless you, my lovely. Nice to hear your voice as always.
Well, good to be back on the chat because it's been a while.
Ah, we miss you. We miss you. Next time you speak to her.
I will. I will. All right. Thanks, everyone.
Okay, Flower. Catch you in a bit.
Good night. Bye-bye.
Good night. And we will go from that straight into the voice notes when I've unlocked my phone. And okay, we'll do these ones first, and then we will get on to the others.
Old bastard, sir. I hope your trip went well on the gift end. Today I went shopping with the mother. Went to the butcher's, bought me meals. And tonight I had steak, new potatoes, peas, and followed by ketchup, posh coffee, Magnum, and some fudge my dad brought back from the holidays, sir. Been eating. Anyway, thank you very much, sir. Today for my snack I had cake and a coffee, sir. And also a glass of Coke and just a toast, sir. Anyway, thank you very much. Please swipe the like button. New candlelight, sir. He might have dropped a bollock or two when I was missed last night, but tonight we know he's not going to. When you left the campsite, how was your fridge? Was it cold, sir?
Oh, is that? Yeah, the fridge was cold when I left the campsite. It got cold, as I said. Once Nettie dropped down to temperature, the fridge started behaving like normal. So when I went to bed, it was cold. When I woke up, it was cold. So I think we're going to be okay. Oh, God, am I losing comments? Looks like I'm losing comments. We'll play this voice note because it will be fantastic. And then, oh, God, then God knows what's going to happen.
Boaty, dear chap, don't forget to pound that box as if you were driving up the M5, not down it. Oh. And 27 miles to your destination, you were busting for the toilet and your bladder felt like it was going to rip you in half. Oh. So on the way up, you go through a service station and go through the wrong way, so you end up back on the M5, still bursting to the brim, get to your destination and unload in their toilet, not a public one, which is gross. And then you go to a supermarket and you unfortunately leave your GoPro there. Oh, and then the following day you get a phone call, text message from the dentist to say you have an appointment on Monday morning and you can't avoid it. And then on the way home, you have to get up at 5:30 and drive 250 miles to get back.
Bloody hell. Right, okay. Right, you really did have an eventful time, didn't you, Samantha? Oh, shit. Right, okay, well, let's get the box pounded and get that one out of the way, and then we're going to have to go mad on the comments and open our surprise package. Right, one box, 1 pounding, 2 pounding. There we go, that's that one done. Right, come on, darlings, we can do this. We can do this. Let's crack on through. Right, the Milton thing is to sterilize stuff. Jimmy has been a channel member for 12 months and is celebrating that. And thank you so much, Jimmy. I'm so grateful for all of your support over that 12 months. It's been amazing. Okay. Richard had homemade pizza this evening. Oh, with a sourdough base. Look at you. Oh, and good evening, Jimmy, by the way. Right, okay, right. Who said that about motorhome toilet? Whoever said that about a motorhome toilet, Boaty, says Jimmy Quinn, is a word I can't say. I had my first camper at 18, plus 3 motorhomes, and I'm looking for another one. So the person telling all of this rubbish, God, I can't read any of that, Jimmy Quinn. Cheeseburger says you were waving your spuds around like an Irish navvy last night. Yeah, it's not me. It's not my fault. It's those pajama bottoms. I may need to invest in a new pair to save my dignity and your blushes. So let's face it, after a couple of glasses of wine, I don't care. I'm on holiday. I'm in the motorhome. I'm away. I'm enjoying myself. I can report that after the live stream, the rest of last night went as normal. And I filmed it. I filmed after the live stream again, darlings. I made curry, I think. It was very nice. I presume I got myself into bed because I woke up in it. And I can even tell you what I watched last night. After the live stream, while I was cooking and eating and reposing in bed, I watched HBO, The Thriller in Manila. Muhammad Ali against Joe Frazier, the third fight of the trilogy. And I loved it. I loved watching that in my motorhome, in the warm night, in the Castleton air, and it was fabulous. And I was probably way too loud and way too late. And when I got up, this may be coincidence and it may not be, but when I got up, they were all caravans, not motorhomes. The 3 caravans nearest to me were all packing up and they all buggered off. True story. Totally true. Oh dear. Diane says, slight intermission there. Laptop, just had a blow dry. Got rid of the fluff and dust, making it overheat. Clean as a whistle now. Hello to anyone who joined during my intermission. Richard's pizza featured thick doings. Cheese, ham, mushrooms, bell peppers, onions, dried garlic, thrown together, but very tasty. My own food news. There was no breakfast in Nettie this morning, not even a slice of toast. I still haven't used my beautiful Dualit toaster. So, yeah, and I didn't have the bacon sandwich that I intended to have, didn't have anything. I had a glass of apple juice in the glass that I used to put my wine in the freezer last night. You remember that. And I had 2 cups of coffee, and that was my breakfast. I didn't eat anything. When I got back to Windy Bum, and I got back here at about, just after, it was about 20 to 1, something like that. For lunch, I had my emergency pie. I did that. I thought this should be a tradition. Right. after the first motorhome trip, I got back, I was really hungry, the Buxton one, the 2-night one. I got back, I was really hungry, didn't have anything in the cottage, so I had the emergency pie from Nettie, which I then replaced. And I was thinking today, I was hungry. No breakfast at all. And by the time I got home, I was hungry. And I thought, right, let's make this tradition. Let's have the emergency Frey Bentos tinned pie when I get back from a Nettie trip. And I'm going to do it from now on. That is going to be my getting home lunch. So that's what I had today, except that last time I just had the pie. This time I had it with a potato that I cut into 3 chunks and boiled, and a few green beans. Tonight I'm going to have staff curry with rice and a quarter of a roti. And tomorrow's lunch is going to be chicken, the last of the fresh green beans, a bit of potato and a bit of stuffing. So a bit of a midweek Wednesday mini roast type of thing. Everybody, oh right, yes, Emma popped back in and everybody's saying hello to you. I wish I was new here, Susan. Says you. Cheesy. Right. Okay. Then there's right. No, cheeseburger. I certainly can't read that out. Oh, excuse me. Right, I'm just gonna have to whiz through these. What time is it? Yeah, it knocking on, isn't it? Right. Get that package open, say Steve. I'm gonna do it tonight. Yeah. Is it a square Tupperware box to shit in whilst in Nettie? Oh dear. You must have been drinking a cheap wine if you remember, Boaty, says Jimmy. I do remember last night. I remember it very well. It was amazing. I loved it. And over the next few nights, I need you guys to help me to decide what we're going to do next Monday. Because can it be defined as an emergency pie if it becomes a regular tradition? Yeah, I think it can. Right, cheeseburgers off. Everybody starts saying good night, actually, because right, yes, jolly good. Emma's finished her video, so she's back in time for the end. Right, excellent. I've caught up with the comments by ignoring them, and we've got a whole 4 minutes left to open this. Right, here we go. Oh, it's exciting, isn't it? Okay, right then, darling. We have a foam doings. So there you go. Foam, it's not foam, it's polystyrene, isn't it? We are going to be talking about a lot about next Monday, by the way, because next Monday might turn out to be quite a thing. It's bank holiday, but I really want to get away again. The restaurant isn't opening, so I can, but where to go? Now, the Caravan and Motorhome Club sites, which is where I've been going to, which is where I've gone to on all of the 3 visits so far, they're going to be heaving, and I don't want that. I don't like having other people around me, partly because I don't like other people being around me, but also because I recognise that they'll go to sleep at 7:30 and I don't go to sleep until 2 a.m. and I'm very loud. And I don't want to disturb anybody, I really don't. So I'm thinking that next week we bite the bullet and we try a CL, a certified location, a lot less You know, just as long as it's got an electric hookup, because I don't think I can run the fridge on gas, although I need to experiment with that a bit more. Anyway, hoping I could have sent you the polystyrene to fill up his rusted out sills before welding them up. Right, okay, here we go. Let's get this open while you lot are all saying good night. I've genuinely got no idea what this is, but it's obviously from Mr. Parry. And whatever it is, I am very grateful for it. No, I didn't say as long as it's got an electric hook up. No, I didn't, Peter P. Oh, God, here we go. This is hard work. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, it does. Right. Oh, here we go. Oh! It's a mug. It's a mug, darling. Ah, there we are. My first mug. Oh. Oh, how lovely. Oh, bless you, Mr. Parry. Okay, well, there we are. It's a mug. There you go. Boaty's World from Mr. Parry. And what does it say on there? Oh, I can't read that. the light's too low. Hang on, let me take it to some decent light. See if I can make that out. No, I'll read that tomorrow morning when the light is good enough for my old eyes. But there we are. It's a lovely mug in netty blue. Boaty's World from Mr. Parry. And then on the other side, you've got Nettie in the Forest. There you go. How fabulous is that? Oh, that's lovely. Ah, I love that location. You know, everywhere I've been, I've only done 3 motorhome things so far. And every one I've been to, there's been something that I've loved about it. If you could combine all of the best bits of all of them, that'd be amazing. But, thank you so very much. Thank you. I'm over the moon with that. Oh, there we are. I'll take right, for those of you who can't see, it's a bit difficult and the internet isn't very good tonight. I'll take a picture of it and I'll put it in the Facebook group. Oh yeah, for those of you who don't know, we've got a Facebook group. We've got all sorts of things. There's a Facebook page. There's a Facebook group. We've got a group chat on Facebook Messenger. We've got a group chat on WhatsApp. Yeah, I mean, it's not all about the live streams or all about the videos, darlings. The bogs are in touch 24/7. So I'll put pictures on all of those things. I love it's got that picture in there. That's one of my favorite pics. I love that that pitch I got at Carsington Water. That was the best thing about that site. I'd go, honestly, the 3 I've been to, I would go back to all of them. I would go back to all of them, and I might just do that. I might just, but I need to try some CLs as well. Oh, that's so nice. I might have my coffee in that tomorrow morning. Oh, thank you, Emma. Emma's posted a link to the Facebook group. Right, on that note, darlings, I'm kind of a bit knackered. It was I walked a lot yesterday, and oh, and you know what? I haven't even told you about the restaurant tonight. The restaurant was heaving, heaving. Started out completely dead, ended up super, super, super busy. So yeah, I'm a bit knackered, and a couple of bits and pieces to do. I need to grab a get changed, grab a shower, get into my non-netty PJs, get my supper on, get my ass to bed, and tomorrow, for the next 2 days, really, the weather's going to be beautiful. I'm not going to see any of it. I'm going to be lost in the editing suite, trying to get the video, trying to get the video, uh, trying to get the video together, and I'm going to try and get it out for Thursday night for you if I possibly can. We'll see how it goes. Either way, thank you for your company tonight. Let me wish you all a safe and peaceful night, and let me wish you a decent day ahead. And I will be back tomorrow night, same time, same place, 11 o'clock for Wednesday Night Live. And I would love, love, love to see you there. So thank you, everybody. A special thank you to Mr. Stephen Parry for this lovely mug that I'm going to treasure that. The candle has gone out, so it won't be relit. It'll be back up in the guest cupboard where it will serve no purpose. But hopefully, a new candle will be lit tomorrow night, 11 o'clock. Do join me then if you can. In the meantime, thanks again. Much love from me. Can't wait to see you next time. In the meantime, pachoo! And indeed, oh yes, bosh. Night, darlings.